Forest fire. Case studies. Forest fire. The most common hazard in forests is forest fire. Forest fires are as old as the forests themselves. They pose a threat not only to the forest wealth but also to the entire regime, to fauna and flora, seriously disturbing the biodiversity and the ecology and environment of a region. During summer, when there is no rain for months, the forests become littered with dry senescent leaves and twigs, which could burst into flames ignited by the slightest spark. The Himalayan forests, particularly Garhwal Himalayas, have been burning regularly during the last few summers, with colossal loss of vegetation cover of that region. Forest fire causes imbalances in nature and endangers biodiversity by reducing faunal and floral wealth. Traditional methods of fire prevention are not proving effective, and it is now essential to raise public awareness on the matter, particularly among those people who live close to or in forested areas. 5.5.2 Causes of forest fire. Forest fires are caused by natural causes as well as man-made causes. Natural causes. Many forest fires start from natural causes such as lightning, which set trees on fire. However, rain extinguishes such fires without causing much damage. High atmospheric temperatures and dryness, low humidity offer favorable circumstance for a fire to start. Man-made causes. Fire is caused when a source of fire like naked flame, cigarette or bidi, electric spark or any source of ignition comes into contact with inflammable material. Traditionally, Indian forests have been affected by fires. Menace has been aggravated with rising human and cattle population and the consequent increase in demand for forest products by individuals and communities. Causes of forest fires can be divided into two broad categories: environmental, which are beyond control, and human-related, which are controllable. Causes are largely related to climatic conditions such as temperature, wind speed and direction, level of moisture in soil and atmosphere, and duration of dry spells. Other natural causes are the friction of bamboos swaying due to high wind velocity and rolling stones that result in sparks setting off fires in highly inflammable leaf litter on the forest floor. Human-related causes result from human activity as well as methods of forest management. These can be intentional or unintentional. For example, 5.5.3 Wildland fire behavior. Case studies and fuel models for landscape-scale fire modeling. This work presents the extension of a physical model for the spreading of surface fire at landscape scale. In previous work, the model was validated at laboratory scale for fire spreading across litters. The model was then modified to consider the structure of actual vegetation and was included in the wildland fire calculation system for fire that allows converting the two-dimensional model of fire spread to three dimensions, taking into account spatial information. Two wildland fire behavior case studies were elaborated and used as a basis to test the simulator. Both fires were reconstructed, paying attention to the vegetation mapping, fire history, and meteorological data. The local calibration of the simulator required the development of appropriate fuel models for shrubland vegetation, MACI, for use with the model of fire spread. This study showed the capabilities of the simulator during the typical drought season, characterizing the Mediterranean climate when most wildfires occur. In this paper, two wildland fire behavior case studies were reconstructed to test the performances of a physical model of fire spread coupled with fire simulator. Fuel models were developed to consider typical shrubland vegetation for these Mediterranean areas.